Greetings from Pitland, BMW 325 Cup Race 1 has ended, and we have a winner. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How you feel and how you did that?
I don't know. Just very. I keep the absolutely the same pace. So, and Walters keep the same pace. So I don't know. Started first, so just running and trying to keep. Do not make any mistake and driving. That's it.
Okay, a pretty big competition in this class, and Walters was really close to you almost all the time because I was checking all the time the race. What is that feeling that he's behind you and one mistake and that's it?
You start briefing like 3 times faster. It's like that. Yeah, he's pushing all the time, but I saw where he doing mistakes. So I was like a bit calm. So for me it was, I don't know, everything was okay because when he's on the rear, he cannot overtake. When he's side by side, then yes. But right now, everything went well. Very good.
You felt safe?
Yes. Pretty safe.
Okay, and what's the plan for race 2?
I don't know, we need to see what was the fastest lap time, from which position I'm gonna start. I believe Walter set faster lap, so I think I'm gonna be second. So I need to overtake him, that's the plan.
Okay, good luck and thank you very much. And we will go and talk with Walters as well. Second position, hi Walter.
Hello.
How you feel?
It was a good race, had a really good pace. Sadly, the laps ended, and I think 1 or 2 laps and I could finish first. Had a good fight with Karolis, and the pace is there, so starting from P1 in second race, so that's good news for me.
Okay, I was checking the race. You were really close all the time, almost to the first position. You were waiting for mistakes or something to go and be in the first place.
We need to think about the tires as well for the second race, so I was like closing in slowly. I catched him first time, made a small mistake, and then again the gap grew, and then again to the last lap I catch him, and then I see the checkered flag and just couldn't make a move on him, sadly.
Okay, some conclusions, what you will do better for race 2?
I will try to overtake faster, not wait for mistakes as you said, and hopefully come out first. But starting from P1, hopefully we start, and after the first turn we are P1 as well, so let's see how the start goes.
Okay, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
And we need to talk as well with the third position. Hi, how you feel? You look a little bit tired.
Yeah, it was really hard to drive with this car. I think we lost alignment of the front wheels when we were going over the curbs. So that's the main problem. I don't have front end absolutely. In every corner it's understeers. So at the start I overtook Walters, but after 3 laps I saw it's impossible to hold him back with this setup. So I just let him go through, and you saw at the finish what was the gap. So it's for now, for this semi-final, it was not possible to fight for first place. But I think we will manage to fix it, and for the final we will be competitive.
Maybe in first position.
Maybe in first, yeah, that's the point.
In this class, pretty big competition and a lot of participants. What is the race? What do you think about other drivers?
If we could look at last year first round and this year this third round, every driver is have more brains when he drives and thinks about the other drivers. So everybody is faster, smarter. So this class is getting bigger and bigger by the brain and by the speed, yeah, for all drivers.
That's true. Okay, thank you very much, and good luck for next race.
Okay.
This is we are here in pit line, but right now we are returning to you, Thomas, and we are ready for next race.
Thank you, Ramona. And the next race will be for several classes: BTC 1, BTC 2, BTC 3, V1600, and BMW 116 Cup. We had first race yesterday. There are 25 cars. I hope they are back on the grid, all of those. Yesterday's race was won by Isidorius Paustis in front of Aurimas Mistautas and Roberta Zauka. And actually they will take top 3 positions on the grid as well. Grid for today's race is determined by yesterday's best lap times. And Paustis, Mistautas, Zauka were also top 3 in BTC 3. It is the fastest class, up to 3 liters. Then BTC 2 class had quite an abrupt end because Kairo Kallas, who was leading this class, lost his almost certain win during the final lap, and it meant that Simo Lind took the win in front of Antti Artsev and Kairo Kallas. So 1, 2, 3 for Estonian drivers in BTC2. Then in V1600, 3 young Finns were the top 3. Mattias Nooramo was the winner in front of Aabo Skaffari and Benjamin Silvestersson. And finally BTC 1 winner was Aurimas Kučinskas. And of course my colleague Artur Svirbulis started in this race yesterday as well. He's starting in V1600, car number 888, BMW 116. And he will start from row 12 from penultimate position. But as he yesterday told him, he learned a lot during that race, and he knows now what to do better. Anyway, rolling start will be given for BTC classes, and their race distance will be 10 laps. There are still some few minutes to go until you can see that grid girls are already leaving their positions, and it means that less than 5 minutes is still left, and then they can start their warm-up lap, which will be followed by formation lap, and in the formation lap the rolling start will be given. Quite a colorful grid. There are 3 Toyota Aurises from V1600, then there are several Hondas. Actually, BTC 3 class is mostly about BMWs. There were 8 cars entered this class, and 7 of them were BMWs from different generations, even from different models, different body shapes, and only not BMW in BTC 3 is number 7, Justas Kudavicius with his Mazda Miata. On the other hand, BTC 2 is almost exclusively about Hondas. Again, different types, different body shapes. Meanwhile, number 97, Iglas Zabiela, has Toyota GT86 in that class. And now green flag is out on the line, and it means that warm-up lap has begun. Isidorius Paustis, number 111, is leading the field. He was starting yesterday's race from pole position as well. Was challenged during starting laps a little bit, but then pulled away and had a clear win. Aurimas Mistautas, meanwhile, had to battle hard with Roberta Zauka for second and third place, and Mistautas managed to jump his rival in a really clever way. After some clever thinking, managed to box his rival behind some slower backmarkers when they were lapping those slower cars. And you can see a really colorful field in the direct sense of that word. Of course, speeds or pace-wise, those cars are very different as well, and it makes the racing quite difficult, not only for the leaders who must overtake the slower cars, but also for those slower drivers, because on one hand you must let faster cars by, but on another side you have your own fight with your own rivals. So first cars, Paukštys and Mistautas, are going through turn 14, and it means their warm-up lap will be completed in a few seconds. Talking about BaTCC 3 cars, that only non-BMW actually starts from P5. Justas Kudavicius in that white Mazda Miata number 7 starts from third row, just behind those 4 fast BMWs. Here he comes, number 7, and having Arturas Kliobavicius number 86 BMW beside him when they will start. And yes, some wildlife around the circuit as well. Now formation lap is already underway. We can't see any formation yet, but of course it is the position where spot where the first sector only ends, so 2/3 of the lap is still to go until the start. And now pace car, safety car picks up the field, and you can already see the formation forming. The grid was determined by best lap times from race 1 here as well. So first 3 rows are all BaTCC 3 cars from the fastest class. Then there you can see number 9 Kairo Kollas and number 3 Antti Jartsev in row 4. They were the fastest cars in BaTCC 2, and there you had also a flash of car number 888. It's my colleague Arturs Virbulis who is starting from the penultimate row. But now the formation lap is almost over. Safety car has entered the pit lane. Just a few seconds to go until the start of race 2. And here we go. Paukštys is leading, but Zauka is coming to the inside. Can he stop his car? Yes, he can. Tries to go to the inside, but Paukštys has a little bit better acceleration. Still, Zauka managed to jump Mistautas into turn 1. Now there are 3 cars side by side. And who is going to be first? Still, Paukštys emerges first from turn 6. But there is some wobble from his cars. Still he is in front of Zauka and Mistautas, but they are very closely together. Bilinskas and Kudavicius are there as well. So that is a 5-way fight here going on. And make no mistakes, there are 2 diesel cars. Sauka number 68. Oh, and there is contact, and it is Atis Weismanis who came out worst from this situation. But he managed to get back onto the tarmac. So Paukštis, Sauka, Mistautas, Bilinskas, Kudavicius is top 5, and then in 6th place is the fastest BTC2 driver Kairo Kallas, number 9. First lap of 10 is completed, and Paukštis already is pulling away a little. He had several moments during first lap, but managed to hold his position, and now he's almost second in front of Sauka already. And once again, Mistautas has been forced to seek a way how to jump Sauka in front of him, and Bilinskas has closed in from behind as well. Kudavicius has now dropped away in 5th. But the picture is more or less the same as it was yesterday. Paukštis one in front, then group of 3 consisting Sauka, Mistautas and Bilinskas. Bilinskas dropping away a little bit in certain sections, but catching his rivals in another sections. Mistautas is here all over Sauka, and Sauka's diesel BMW 1 first series BMW is here comes Mistautas. Can he? No, he can't. And it of course means while Sauka is a little bit blocking Mistautas, Bilinskas closes in under braking, and Mistautas looks here and looks there, left and right and center. Yesterday he finally found his way around Sauka, but today it's another day, another race. And of course for Mistautas, he sees how Paukštis is escaping with every lap, with every turn. Now the gap has grown over 1 second, and this is Simo Lind who is standing there. There is one of BMW's. This is in it was before turn 6. But here goes the leaders. Still Paukštis in front of Sauka and Mistautas. Mistautas is looking for a way, but there is no way around Sauka. And yeah, Simo Lind's car is standing on the karting track, so this race unfortunately is over for him. He was class winner yesterday, and now Sauka goes wide through turn 8, but got a better acceleration and took back his lost position once again. So Mistautas now had the best chance to jump Sauka. But the interesting thing is that Paukštis has not escaped from them. The gap was more than 1 second 1 lap ago, but now Sauka and Mistautas are closing into the leader, and Bilinskas is not far back as well. So Paukštis may have quite a difficult time. Mistautas is looking everywhere. Meanwhile, here we can see the battle for 5th overall. Kudavic is in front of Kallas, but they are from different classes, of course, so Kallas probably will make no desperate lunges here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sauka's car was almost out of control. It's sliding everywhere, and now Mistautas takes his chance. Sauka made several mistakes, or maybe it was one mistake and aftermath, but now Mistautas is second in front of Sauka and just 1.2 seconds behind the leader. There is still 6 laps to go, so Mistautas has now quite good chances to catch the leader and maybe even jump him. Yesterday Mistautas was certainly disappointed because he was boxed in behind a little bit slower cars and couldn't challenge the leader. Today it may be a different picture, but there is one slow BMW that is Ernest Eglitis, who spun a few laps ago, and this is Mistautas, who is also almost spinning through turn 3, and it means that Sauka once again is in front of him, and Paukštys got now some serious breathing space. With just 5 laps to go, I would say for Mistautas it's now impossible to catch Paukštys. But who made a mistake? Mistautas himself. Before that he managed to set the fastest lap time, 1:24.487. But it didn't help because, you see, he's third again behind Sauka, and worse than that, leader Paukštys is now some 3 seconds in front. These 3 of Lithuanian drivers in BMWs, Sauka, Mistautas, Bilinskas, fighting for 2nd, 3rd and 4th position. And how is my colleague doing? For whatever reason I can't see him in the timing screen, so it may mean that he's retired already. But the picture we have seen so many times yesterday and today once again, Roberta Sauka in front, Aurimas Mistautas trying to overtake him, looking left, looking right. And Gediminas Bilinskas just a few meters behind Mistautas. So the battle is going on. 7th lap will be completed when leader Isidorius Paukštys crosses the line next time. And his lead over those 3 in the picture is now more than actually 2.8 seconds. And this time it's Sauka who makes a mistake into turn 3, and it means both Mistautas and Bilinskas manage to gain positions. So Mistautas is now back in 2nd, but with only 3 laps to go and 2.8 seconds gap. Can he catch Paukštys, and more importantly, can he jump him? It seems unlikely, even more so because Bilinskas is just a few meters behind him. This is poor Simo Lind, who had to retire this race. Nice sideways drifting from Roberto Sauka, but for sure it's not the fastest way around that corner. And Mistautas has not an easy life, because Bilinskas is just a few car lengths, 1 or 2 car lengths behind him. 2 laps left. And what is the gap? It was 2.8 seconds 1 lap ago. Now it's 2.9, so more or less job done for BaTCC. The main thing for him is not to make any mistakes, while Sauka has really no grip under his rear tires. He is forced to power slide his car through turn 3, but it means he's losing time and he's losing his even more his rear tires. So it looks like that Isidorius BaTCC will take second win in BTC 3. This time in front of Mistautas and Bilinskas, but let's see. Yeah, now Mistautas has pulled away from Bilinskas, that's for sure. Meanwhile, they will be forced to overtake lapped cars as well, and it means all of them will lose time. Perhaps may go up and down due to this, but I don't think the places will be swapped. And final lap is about to begin for BaTCC. Here he comes in that black BMW. Matias Noramo, the V1600 leader, is now in front of him. This is second place man Aurimas Mistautas. Mistautas has definitely closed in. The gap between the first two was just 1.6 seconds, and Mistautas set the fastest lap of the race as well, 1:23.9. So he was 1.7 seconds faster than the leader. And look at this, They're separated by just maybe 20 or 30 meters. So BaTCC can still lose his almost certain win, because there is one more car in front of him. Matias Noramo's Toyota Auris. So top two are now almost together. BaTCC is still in front, but Mistautas just 20 meters behind him, with only 3 corners to go. But I would think it is a little bit too late for Mistautas, unless BaTCC makes some serious mistake. But it was Mistautas who had a little error through turn 14, and here they go. Final time over the line. Checkered flag is out, and Isidorius BaTCC has taken second win, with Aurimas Mistautas second and Gediminas Bilinskas third. Robert Sauka will be fourth. Justas Kudavicius fifth. Artus Kleoblavicius sixth. They are all BTC 3 drivers, and there in the background comes Kairo Kallas in number 9. He will be the winner of BTC 2 in front of Tadas Piatukauskas and Antti Jartsev. That is now clear, and BTC 1 leader Deividas Sakalauskas, number 121, has still some turns to negotiate until he can take his win as well. And Matias Noramo was the winner of V1600. Yes, and Simo Lind and Artur Svirbulis, my colleague, both they retired. And now for the highlights.